What up, though? You're listening to the All Out Show, Coronavirus Edition. We are all in our houses, as are you probably. Or if you're a fucking quote-unquote, what do they call those workers? The needed workers or the necessary workers?
Right, that would be, yes, the, what are they called again?
I don't know, some arbitrary bullshit distinction that they put on some people and don't give others. If you're a necessary worker, you're driving around listening to us. So, hey, roads are all clear. You're loving it. I'm posted up on the couch. Got my feet up. They're mowing the lawn. It's perfect timing yesterday. As soon as I got off the air, the fucking guy decided he was going to start practicing drums. That'd have sucked. Haven't heard fucking offbeat drum solos. You don't want none of that. None of that.
You gonna pay him a visit at some point? Ask him to dial that back?
Man, the problem is I don't even know what house it is because they're on the other side. And I'd have to hop a fence, and I can't, and I got bamboo blocking the shit, so I can't even see the house. I can just fucking hear drum solos coming from somewhere. I think it's a ping pong house. It would make sense that it's the ping pong house, as they are fucking self-centered assholes. They're inconsiderate. They don't care about anybody else. I think it's really important right now, especially while we're all like fucking stuck in this shit. It's like, just try to be a bit considerate and have a bit of empathy for one another. And I'm the same way. Like, all right, dude. Like, they're locked up all fucking day. They want to come play ping pong, whatever. Yeah, sure, you put it underneath my fucking window and you have a giant backyard, but like, there's other shit I can be upset about. I'm not gonna get mad about that. I was talking all that shit how I wasn't gonna go back on IG Live. I did. I was like, yeah, I went on IG Live and left the shit on, and then like was talking to a woman, doing things to her, serving up illegal shit. And they just fucking sat there and eavesdropped. I think I even tried on some pants and walked her to the car, and they just sat there and I was like, "That's it. I'm not going on IG Live. My word is fucking shit."
How long?
I got home. I was waiting for Shake Shack. I didn't want to start my television show until Shake Shack got there, so I was just like, "Fuck it, I'll talk to you fuckers."
How long did you have the mic on for? It sounds like a saga, all that went down.
Dog, it's probably on for 15 minutes.
Oh, really?
And people were on there for the whole fucking time.
Well, that's the real entertainment. Raw Jude.
Yeah, get behind the scenes, Jude. Jesus Christ. The shit I say, I'm like, fuck. That's the shit that's got me like fucking that serious shit, bro. Honestly, if they want, they could get anybody fired. If they just tape a motherfucker for like 2 or 3 days, they could piece together shit to make anybody lose their job. Probably blackballed from fucking society for a while. Make someone become a pariah. You know. Crack the wrong joke, say the wrong shit, do the wrong drug. Suddenly it's a fucking problem.
Oh, sure. I think it was a couple of months ago, maybe even a year ago, I read some story about how Google was just randomly taping people off their Android phones, and then we went online and we found the repository, and you just hear me just talking in the car. Just randomly just saying something like 5-6 months ago. I
remember that shit, yeah.
That's fucking awful.
I know, dog. I'm telling you, I'm really thinking about it. I got like the cigar box right over here. I'm thinking about like just Everybody got to put their phone in the box before we hang out. It's crazy that it's gotten to that point where like Google just turns on their shit, starts taping you, or my dumb ass, or you can even pocket dial some shit and tell on you. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I pocket dialed you and just been talking, like, and I'm not even a celebrity or anything. The celebrities been doing that shit. Like, you go over to the house, you gotta check the fucking phone in. Like, they ain't having that shit.
Oh, yeah, I can't imagine. Suddenly you bring some women over, and you don't know who's taping you, who's photographing what.
Nah, yeah, all that. I told you about my homegirl that was gonna fuck the celebrity. I'll give you a hint. It was a celebrity that was connected to Sirius somehow.
Interesting.
And
narrows it down.
Yeah, you know, that's why I said it, because we just fucking throw any celebrity a couple $1 million to put together a shit channel that no one listens to.
Oh, they're stars.
See me shooting shots at the bosses and shit. They just love sucking celebrities' dicks. So yeah, they'll give some celebrity like some millions so that they're, you know, can be the fucking celebrity channel. And he wanted to fuck my homegirl, but the non-disclosure shit that she had to sign was just fucking crazy. It was like rough sex plus. He's like, I can do this, like smack the shit out of your head, yank your fucking, you know, knock you around. And I have rough sex, but it was just like, whoa.
Can you imagine the law office that had to draw that up? Seems like a weird thing.
They're lawyers. They don't give a fuck. They're scumbags. They're like, whatever. This is what he needs. $500 an hour. Done. Took us 3 hours to figure this one out there, champ. 4. Fuck it. He's happy. They're happy. Everyone's fucking happy. And it wasn't even him that gave it to her. It was a lawyer. She went over there, and then like there was this lawyer that presented her the fucking thing. Was like, oh, you want to hang out with such and such? Well, here's what you can expect. And she got up and excused herself.
Yeah. No, thank you.
She's like, nah, it's a pass. I loved him in such and such, but I'm gone. Crazy. Crazy. Does Kevin Hart have a channel on here?
He does. Or he did. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
He does? So now I got to stop shitting on that guy. God damn it.
Sorry about that.
I know. I wish they would tell us. Can they give us a memo? Like a fucking monthly memo? Like, hey, we've signed such and such. You can't shit on them anymore. Because just his face annoys the fuck out of me.
Oh. Come on. LOL.
People send me his memes and shit. Like, yeah, the fucking goofy face meme. I'm like, I'm not posting them, dude. Not gonna do it.
Kevin Hart's Laugh Out Loud Radio. Comedy and
LOL.
shows. Yep.
Ugh. Can you imagine? You go from Richard Pryor to fucking Eddie Murphy to like Martin Lawrence to Cat Williams, Kevin Hart. Crazy. He don't give a fuck. He's a family-friendly guy. You know what I'm saying? Heard he's a great guy. So there it is. What do you want me to do? I know people getting mad. Kevin Hart funny, man. Shut the fuck up, man. He ain't no Richard Pryor. You know how I know? Because Richard Pryor is one of the people that inspired me. You like me, right? You can thank Richard Pryor for that shit. Richard Pryor, George Carlin, Rodney Dangerfield, Howard Stern, Electrifying Mojo. Off top. What do we got today? We're gonna talk to Bella. She's getting hit hard by the coronavirus shit. She runs a brothel, Bella's brothel, or what is it? Bella's Hacienda. What is it?
Hacienda Ranch. Bella's
Hacienda Ranch.
Wells, Nevada.
In Wells, Nevada. Shout out her fucking. Do you got her? I'll probably forget it by the time we talk to her. But what's her email? Or not email. Website.
Her website is bellas.us. So BELLAS.us. Bellas.us.
We'll be talking to her. The government's giving her a hard time about getting the fucking the check. Legal business, but they frown upon it, so they're giving her a hard time about getting the check. So we're going to talk to her about that, and just the future of hoeing after Corona. The future of hoeing after the Rona. The Wuhan got you all in check.
Look at her website now. Lovely Layla. My mistress in the sheets.
Hey. So we got her coming up. What else? We got DJ Godfather, Wayback Wednesday mix. Godfather mentioned how you've been very good. You've been on top of your job, John.
Thanks. I appreciate that.
No, you really have. You really come through during all this shit. We all shit on John because he's a piece of shit, and
right. I deserve it. Yep.
He's like a dirt person that, you know, does dirt person things. But you're like that loser in the movies that like comes through when the ship is sinking and like saves lives. And everybody looks at him like, oh, I just thought he was a useless loser. And turns
rose
out
to the occasion.
He's a lifesaver.
Yep.
He turned out
when
to
the
be
apocalypse
a lifesaver,
comes,
John. Yeah.
When there's an apocalypse, you follow me. We're getting out of here.
There's a reason why I wear this apocalypse outfit for the last 20 years.
To blend right in with the zombies.
I've been training. There's a reason why I look like Walking Dead. Fucking, I've been training for this shit. I'm ready. I'm gonna get you guys a radio show. I want to reiterate that we are doing. This is the Corona version of the All Out show, and we're doing the best we can. If you want to be a part of calling, text 213-205-3747. We'll text you if there's anything happening, whether it's what would you do, Black, White, or Other, Feel Good Friday, All Out Request Hour, any of that type of shit. We got your back, Jack. So that's the only way we can do it. We got this shit bootleg. So this shit is like, this shit, real talk, it's like we're running it the way I had my fucking radio hooked up back when I was like 17. Like I had a jam box with wires spliced going into the back with a turntable and a microphone plugged into the wrong shit just to get like, that's how we're running one of the top hip hop shows on Sirius. It's going through Dan's house in Minnesota. It's like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying? Dan, what do you do after fucking, what does Dan do after the show is over? He hops right on over to Fantasy Sports Channel. Which show you like better, Dan?
Oh,
he's just saying that because he's here, but it's smart. Dan's a smart man. We do have a good time. I mean, hell, we're talking to a fucking ex-prostitute turned fucking madam.
Lovely Bella.
I'm gonna wait. I always like to fucking be surprised by how they look, so I'm gonna wait to look up that website to see Lovely Bella talk about getting fucked over twice by the government. First they shut her down, then they won't give her a fucking check to help stay open. The prostitutes are losing thousands of dollars, and it's just not a good look for anybody. So we're rooting for them. I imagine that they're going renegade. If I was a prostitute and all I had, like, I just had pussy to sell, I'd have to, like, we'd have to switch over. But the thing is like, dudes are freaked out too, because, you know, they got a wife and shit. They don't want to come back with the coronavirus. That being said, fellas, if you're worried about that, I don't want to sound like a dick here, and I'm gonna. So whatever, take it however you want. Like, it's way easier explaining that you got coronavirus. You could get that shit from fucking anywhere. People are walking around with coronavirus right now and don't even know it. You know what I mean? Than fucking syphilis or herpes. You know what I mean? Don't let coronavirus stop you from cheating on your wife with the whore.
It's good advice.
There's like 50 women punching the fucking radio right now. I'm just teasing, ladies. I mean, I'm serious, but I'm teasing. And ladies, go get you, like, ladies, for your own sake, I wish that there was a guy that would, like, listen to your problems and then fuck the shit out of you like you deserve as well. Because we all deserve to be satisfied. You deserve it too. And if I could be that man for you, I would. He did what? Oh, that's crazy. And then what? Oh, you deserve better than that. Come here, I'm gonna eat your pussy till you come. Throw some dick in you. I was talking to my man, and we were talking about like the fucked up shit that we do to girls that, like, turns them on. You know what I mean? Because chicks like kinky shit as much as guys do, you know?
Right.
And I would, this is, it just came to me. All right, it just came to me. Here it is. It just popped in my head. So we were talking about, like, some of the stuff that we did, like, with women that's fucking grimy as hell, but, like, they got super turned on by it, and we got super turned on by it, and we were, like, mutually turned on by the shit. And me, who do you want to hear first? Mine or his?
We'll go with his.
All right. He's got a foot fetish. So, like, he fucked a girl and he had her socks next to her, and then he busted in her socks, and then he was like, now put on those socks, and I want you to wake up to feel my fucking cum all crusty on your fucking feet. And she was into it.
And he got hot off that? What is
she got hot off of it. He got hot. They both were.
I do not.
He's like, I'm leaving now, and he put on the socks and left out the sliding back door.
What?
Yeah, I just want to learn some fucking tricks. I was like, I'm doing that shit. Like, I can't barely come ever, but, like, if I can, I'm doing that shit. I'm gonna bust a nut in their socks and be like, fucking put those on and leave. And I want you to feel that shit squishing between your toes and on your Uber ride home. And no.
I wouldn't mind coming in some lady's panties and having her wear those, but the socks, take it or leave it. But...
Yeah, the thing about the coming in the panties, man, then it's a bit close to fucking getting them pregnant. But if they're on the pill, that's cool. I've done that before. Like, she was on the pill, nutted in her, and then fucking sent her home in the Uber. I was like, and I was talking that shit. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking come in you. I'm gonna send you home in this fucking Uber with your shit dripping. And ruin the fucking Uber seat. What's that?
And she liked that, or she put up with it? You think she was into it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's disgusting. People like disgusting things. We're disgusting. We're disgusting. So what's, like, the grimy shit that you fucking, ladies and gentlemen, like, that you tell people that you're turned on by? I'm crowdsourcing to have more material to use on these women. And you can too. I'm telling you, we're spicing up the sex life beyond that. Like, tickle his butt with a fucking feather. Fuck that shit. It starts in the brain, dude. It's that brain fucking shit. You didn't ask me what mine was.
I felt it was coming, but what is your horrific story of sexual degradation?
So I was smashing this girl with the period, and I was beating that shit up, and she busted, and I was like, boom! I shoved her on the bed. I was like, that's all you get. And she was like, come on. I was like, clean me up, and then you can do it. And then so I made her suck the blood off my shit, and I was like, I was so turned on by that shit that I fucking just beat it up some more. I was like, that's disgusting. I love that shit.
I think I would burst out laughing if I asked somebody to do that.
Yeah, it's because you don't take yourself serious.
Fine.
You're like, I'm not really a boss.
I'm just like, no, hey,
suck the blood off or don't.
I'm not a fucking
I was
weasel.
tired. I was dead fucking tired. I didn't want to smash no more. I'm like, you if you want to keep fucking clean me up, suck the blood off that shit, and then we can go. And she fucking blam hit the knees and did it, and I was like, well, suddenly it was like drinking a Red Bull. You know what I mean? It was like snap into a Slim Jim. I was ready. I was like, whoa, let's go.
All right, when you put it like that, it does seem kind of hot.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was tired. It wasn't like I just said some fucking ridiculous shit that I didn't think she was gonna do, and then she did it, and I was like, fuck, son. She went in. She was ready to go that extra mile, so I was like, I gotta go that extra mile. We got the pill mix. If you want any of my mixes, 213-205-3747. We're gonna play the pill mix today.
No,
but I'm gonna release.
No, we're not.
Oh wait, is it Wednesday or is Wednesday?
It's Wednesday, man.
Fuck, dude. I'm like, go follow me on Instagram at White People Wednesday. Thanks, dog. It's a fucking blur, dude. It's a blur. So follow me on White People Wednesday. I'm gonna I'm gonna do a mix. It'll either be out today or tomorrow for y'all cats. It's a laid back mix. Classic rock, touch of soul, some jazz on there, I believe. A little bit of everything. It's for when you're laid out and laid back. The laid back mix. Oh, that's my jam. Turn that up. Also, all right, so let's not confuse things. The mixes. Text pill mix to 213-205-3747. Also, if you want to be a live caller. Now, we were talking about the disgusting sex shit that like turns you on, or that you've done to somebody and it's been really that's really turned them on. Right now, we're just fucking like, we're sharing ideas here because I want some more ideas. When my man told me that shit, I was like, that's a fucking awesome idea. I want to do that shit. So, I want to hear yours. 888-742. I don't even remember the number anymore. We don't need 642.
Oh, hang on.
What is it?
742-3345, right?
Yep. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. 888-742-3345. What's that shit, ladies? Maybe somebody did it to you. Maybe you did it to somebody. Same, fellas. Did someone do some wild ass shit that you wasn't ready for, or do you got like a secret trick up your sleeve that you're willing to share? What are we gonna call this one? The X-Files. The X-Files. This is for the X-Files. We getting X-rated on this shit. We're crowdsourcing on how to get disgusting. Cause let's be real. We're like 60 days deep in this shit. I'm sure you motherfuckers ran out of shit to do on your fucking girl like 20 days ago. So we're gonna and ladies, same deal. So we're gonna come up with some new shit to fucking do. Now wear those socks. Wear those socks. Walk around in them. Fucking awesome. All right, y'all. Don't go nowhere. We can come back with Bella, the madam. She's got a problem with the government the other day. Wayback Wednesday mix and the news. All out show, baby. Lockdown edition. Shade 45, we are back. I got Bella. She is trying to open her brothel in Bells, Nevada. What's the name of your brothel again, Bella?
It's Bella's Hacienda Ranch.
Bella's Hacienda Ranch. I imagine that you took a big hit from the COVID shit spreading all over the the COVID craze. When did you have to shut down for COVID?
March 14th.
So what has that been? 2 months now?
2 months, over 2 months. And of course,
So
the ladies, they're starving to death because everybody promised them money and nobody's coming through.
And they're not doing any going off and like kind of renegade hoeing? Why not?
Well, the legal gals that work with me, Madam Bella, they're legal. That's what they are. And they want nothing to do with the illegal activities or the possibility of getting in trouble.
Okay, because if they get in trouble, then they won't be able to work at the ranch. Now, is Vegas or is Nevada slowly opening up?
Well, first of all, it's barely open.
Okay.
Barely is like you can go in the liquor store and you can go to the grocery store and
that's us. Yeah.
It's really tough right now.
Okay.
And you know what? I don't believe a single thing they're saying.
I believe it's there. So what are you doing now about it? You're going to court?
Well, for me, I was working on the PPP loan, and of course, I also have a restaurant, Bella's Restaurant and Espresso, and of course, any links to all of the sexual activity, they want to stick with their judgment and stereotyping, but it's breaking down. But Wisconsin and Minnesota yes.
It's legal. Prostitution is legal in Nevada, correct?
Yes.
So you're running a legal business?
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So if you're running a legal business, you're entitled to this loan, which probably isn't going to do much, but give you a little something, correct?
Yes.
How much, you don't have to give me the exact, but give me a ballpark. How much were you making per month? Like what kind of a hit are you taking yourself?
Well, first of all, the ladies and I are taking, at least, I'm going to say $20,000 a week.
Each?
No.
Or all?
No, collectively. As we.
So you guys are losing 80 grand a month on this shit.
Yes.
Damn.
And then we'll multiply that times 2, and then another week goes by, and another week goes by, and it's
and there's no it's like being on punishment with no end in sight. They're like, when am I off punishment? And they're like, we'll tell you later. And then you're just sitting there stuck. So when they do reopen, how are they gonna do it? Like, are you gonna test motherfuckers? Are you gonna do the little test to see if they got COVID so that the girls don't get that COVID dick?
Yeah. They still think they haven't figured out that the COVID is spread through proximity instead of intimacy. But
right.
that people don't really think. But the idea is now the gals would have another test to take each and every week that would cost them an additional $115 for the COVID, along with everything else they take every week. And it's ridiculous. We'll take
they
their
have to wear the mask.
Yeah, but you know what? It's going to probably really turn the doggy style up a notch because they'll at least be breathing the same way.
All right, so the doggy style will come and will be more prevalent, and so that's good for the girls with the fat asses. Got a little something to mush up against, you know what I mean? You ever?
Well,
you're not a fucking dude, but you ever doggy style a fucking skinny chick? You get bruises on your thighs from the bones, just the ass bones banging it out. Fucking hurts. I like skinny pussy. Don't get me wrong, but it's just not my favorite position for a skinny lady. I let them ride.
Well, but Jude, I'm sure we have plenty of gals that'll never bruise your body, but we do have some thin ones as well. But I figure that this whole thing's going to make breathing in different directions mandatory.
Back to your point. You know what my favorite part of a woman is? Starts with a P and it ends with a Y.
Well, I understand
you know what that is? Their personality, Bella.
Personality. I knew that.
Nah, just playing that motherfucking twat. I'm talking about that pussy, son. I want that shit to hug and be wet and warm. I want that flu pussy. Yo, actually, I'll be like, I already got that shit, so I'll be willing to fuck a chick with coronavirus if she got the flu, just to get the hotter vagina, get that temp up.
Well, there's a possibility. But we have to have
be able to offer
process.
that.
We have to tell the governor the whole process of how we're going to keep everybody safe. And I'm going to bet he isn't the one that reads it.
Oh, of course not. And I guarantee that every store doesn't have to do this, but you get to do this.
Here's something that I was thinking about, Jude. You go in a store now and everything has plastic between you and the cashier. Or, well, what if we do the same thing and we have this plastic, but we have, get the hole where you hand the money through.
Right.
But that's where you do it, and everybody be on different sides of the plastic.
So it'd be like glory holes and shit like that.
Yeah.
Huh. I mean I'm into it. I like the idea. Like, yeah. Why don't you just do introduce the glory holes. They can spray Lysol on the dick. I heard that, but I heard that coronavirus can be found in semen as well. John,
that's true, but they have no certainty that a person can catch it from in the semen. Because it's really the droplet, that vapor that's in the lungs,
I thought Vegas was supposed to be like shooting machine guns and gambling and fucking going all nuts, and I thought Nevada was supposed to be a wild cowboy state. Why are you guys bitching up?
That's a really good question, because
I thought you were cowboys. Sound like a bunch of bitches.
The country called out, but think about it, okay? It's like the governor, he calls the National Guard, and he gets them all back in their place, and like he was expecting us to do exactly that, and then everybody just went home. So I don't know why we did that. It seems really weird to me. If any state should have pulled out all stops and put the pistols on, it should have been Nevada. We let the country down.
You guys did. I was really I think Georgia came through.
Well, I'm hoping somebody did.
I think there are some. Florida's a little bit more chill. Surprisingly, and that's where all the fucking old people are. They actually die off of this shit. And they're a little bit more chill. I was complaining about it on my thing. I do it daily because I'm in California surrounded by this shit. And someone said that Florida's a bit more chill. And I even think John, double check this for me, but I even think the World Health Organization is promoting opening things back up again as of a week ago or something to that effect. So I don't understand. First, the World Health Organization they're the experts, and then when the experts say some shit that we don't like, we just fucking ignore it. I want, if whores can't start whoring, then what's the fucking point of living? That's the way I look at shit. I don't want to live in a country like that. Like I want chicks to be able to I want to be able to go pay for some fucking sex. I want to be able to be a trick. Are you with me, Bella?
I want you to be a trick. I want you to be one. I do.
I'm trying to trick on these hoes.
You know, I want you to do that. I want you to get to Bella's. But here's something that I think is rather interesting, and I would never believe the World Health Organization ever.
I don't believe them either, but I'm just saying, even they was like, yo, chill out with this shit. Well, what does the World Health Organization say?
Well, first of all, I haven't heard about them suddenly wanting everything to open up. But, I think more importantly, we should look at why they did it, but we may never know. But here was something that I did that was just like a joke, right? I asked my phone, I asked Siri, when was the coronavirus released? And that broad came on and said, October 18th, 2019. Mm-hmm. And then I thought, well, what happened on that day? Well, on that day in Wuhan, 110 countries had athletes there competing. Now, how do you get 110 countries to close down? Well, you release the virus. And then
you think you think that the virus was released on purpose?
Oh, I do.
No shit.
I do.
I don't know if I can go that far, but I'm go on with your theory. I'm listening to you.
You got a lot of people out there that think this one world order would be the way to go, and we should all have a chip and all these things. And I'm like, people aren't going to go for that. And then
now people are begging for that. What are you talking about? That's the crazy shit.
Yeah, but I think there's more people that aren't. And, it's just like the sex thing, though. If we go back to the sex thing and we're human, what's the big deal about having legal brothels all over the country? What's the problem with that? It works. You get tax money. It's public safety. Everybody gets to have what they want, which is wet pussy. And it works. It takes crime off the street, and yet nobody wants to talk about that.
Yep. Everybody wants, I don't know anyone that says, I don't know any guy that's like, I want a nice dry pussy. You know what I mean?
Haven't met one of those either.
Wet. They want that shit to be wet. All right, so where are you located, and what are the prices like, so we can go support you once you reopen?
That would be a wonderful thing. Now, I'm going to give you an idea that we do work with all budgets, which means a guy on the go might spend a couple $100 all the way up to a crazy amount, thousands and thousands.
Woo.
But it's about each individual guy and sorry. And what he'd like.
Oh, you got a trick on the line.
I do. You know what? I'm gonna call him back, and we'll work out a nice arrangement. But at any rate, the idea is it's somewhere in between. Most people spend some hundreds, but the idea is it's about what a person's willing to spend on themselves, and that's what it's about. Never is everybody after the big fantasy and 3 or 4 gals in the hot tub. They're after something that is just fits their budget, fits their idea of the wet pussy, and how much of the gals' sensuousness they want. And for some people it's a few minutes, and for others they want to camp out.
They want to camp out in that motherfucking pussy and they kick it.
They want to. They want to make sure they get plenty.
How long do most guys last? You'd be a good judge of this, because you're seeing guys come in and out and you're talking to the ladies. How long do most guys last? Fucking.
Oh, stop with that. I'm sorry.
Put your phone on fucking silent. It's hard to believe your conspiracy theories if you can't figure out your phone, Bella.
I'm telling you, they're wanting me today. What the heck? But
they're on you.
First of all, guys are amazing. They really are. All right, guys can typically, last a fair amount of time, right? However,
give me some numbers. You're just saying words.
Yeah, I know, but I'm Jude, it's going to be quick, I promise. When they get in the brothel, they're nervous, and they say, Madam Bella, I need an hour. And I say, son, what are you going to do with the other 57 minutes? And he starts to laugh because he knows. I mean, he could be just so excited about the wet pussy that it just goes, and the gal of his dreams, and then he just goes, pow. And so what we really do, our best to do, is give them another opportunity without saying you're going to get to come a second time. But we'll give it a go. And so that way the guy doesn't have to feel like, oh man, I really let her down. He just
I come quick as hell with toots. How much? What's your? You got a website? I want to look at some of your chicks while I'm talking to you.
Yes, I do. And
what is it?
That's BELLAS.US. All right. And as soon as we open
US.
Bellas.us. BELLAS.us. And
pretty good.
There's probably only a few gals there. Probably only a few gals there right now. But when the door opens, keep on that website because there's going to be some knockouts on there.
You got some cute ones.
Yes,
Bella. I hate to shit on the fucking who's the fella that passed away that used to come on the show, John? The big white dude that was pimping.
Hoff? Was it Mr. Hoff?
Yeah, you're crushing Dennis.
Well, hello. But you know what, Dennis, God bless him, he had to go. And so I thank him for everything he did, but I also knew he had to get out. Yeah, but
your girls are just better looking. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying him as a person, but you got some fuckable girls on here. Hey.
Well, thank you. Well, they come from everywhere. They come from China, Korea, Thailand.
I want that Wuhan pussy. Give me some different shit. No, I'm just playing with you.
Well, we can arrange that, you know?
I'm just playing. I'll beat the corona out that pussy.
Well, you know what? They're ready. And
they're ready and willing.
Really want that kind of a ride.
Well, I'm it's tough. It's like I really hope that you get this, that you're able to reopen. I hope that all businesses are able to reopen, and you are operating a legal business, so you do deserve, and your tax pay, your business, you're paying taxes, so you deserve the same treatment that all other businesses are receiving, no matter what the fuck you do. If it's legal, it's fucking legal. And I hope that you get a bit of the check, but more importantly, and I'm sure you feel the same way, is you don't want checks. You want to be able to open up and go to fucking work.
Yeah. I want the gals to be able to do what they want to do safely. And since the government is always 7 to 10 days out from helping them, that they can actually take care of themselves, which they've always done anyway. And I'm ready for that. But I feel like we should never have closed down. You know,
I agree.
People die. We can't help it. I'm going to die someday, but at the same time, it isn't going to be today, and it isn't going to be the corona.
Speak on it. People die. We over here trying to avoid nature.
And they want to protect us from what? Dying? We can't.
Yeah. No, it's true. So what? Like, just take me. Last but not least, take me through what you're gonna do. All right, you're gonna reopen. I'm sure you've taught I'm sure you're on the phone with customers that are waiting to see when it's gonna reopen. Are they that nervous? Are they worried? So they're not afraid. They're willing to take their safety into their own hands.
No. And I feel like a lot of businesses are going to wind up with a big disclaimer on the wall that says, you're coming through the door of your own free will. We're doing our best with gloves and sanitizer and masks and
So what do you do?
Washing,
and you got brothels or whatever the fuck you want to call it. The ones that I've been to, and they're the illegal, like, low rent fucking, you pay the mama son, and then you go in there, you beat up the pussy for a half hour, give them $100, that type of shit. even that, like, they're fucking, they got the rubbing alcohol and all that shit going on. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna fucking spray them down with Lysol, and sanitizer and Listerine the mouth and shit, and then like, what do you like? What is your plan gonna be?
Well, like I said, that when they come in the door, we're gonna shoot a gun at them with the temperature thing, and we're ask them some questions, and we're gonna ask them to shower. You know, the whole thing is it's the droplets. So yes, people get to wear masks. You know, and I know you're going to want to know about the blowjob. Well, he's going to have to breathe in another direction if he wants that.
So he's going to have to. What if you just give him a fucking what if you just give him like a mask and let him? He's going to have to wear a mask and breathe in the other direction to be able to get a blowjob?
Well, he's probably going to be laying down, so he'll be all right anyway. He'll be breathing up. She'll be breathing down.
Y'all want to lay down, and I want her to go down until her eyes water, because there's nothing like tears that make my dick hard, Bella. Tears.
Okay, tears. But real tears.
Trash panda. I want her to look like a little raccoon when I'm done with her. Because that's how I know she's trying. Give it her all. But hey, if she can get it all in there without fucking tearing up, high fucking five to you. She's a champ.
Well, better bring a Golden Globe or an Oscar or something, because I've got some great gals.
How's your head game? Did you start off working, or did you always go, or were you always madam? Or do you do both?
I had
because I'm looking at you. You're pretty fuckable there, Bella.
Well, yeah, I am.
Yeah. I'd throw you this dick.
You would?
Fuck yeah, and I mean that in the most respectful way possible. I'd respectfully give you some dick.
Jude, just remember, I'm one of those skinny gals. I will leave marks on you.
I don't give a fuck. You can ride me. Like I said, some of the best pussy I ever had was on a skinny girl.
Well, see, now the truth comes out.
Hey, you can't judge a book by its cover. And I'm sure some of the girls say the same shit. Like, some of the best dick they had to be on, like, some guy that looks like the fucking Holocaust. And the next thing you know, he's beating the fucking pussy up. You're like, whoa, where did this come from? You know what I mean? You can never judge a book by its cover. You got to see how you work with somebody, you know?
It's behind the closed door, and you have to have an energy blend.
Keep going. I'm listening. I like that.
Oh, you are? Okay. Well, it is. It's an energy blend. And that's when the magic really happens, you know, and you know it. You know I'm telling you the truth.
Oh yeah, I got a little. Me and my homeboy was talking about it the other day, man. Like, it's gonna be different with someone that I'm hiring to fuck me. But like, man, when you smashing a girl, you're not fucking just her body, you fucking her brain, and I'm sure it's the same deal. You know what I mean? You got to have that whole fucking. You got to have your whole game in line for that shit.
Yes, and remember, your unit is involved, but the whole process happens right here in your mind.
Yeah, no one could see. No one could see you pointing to your brain, but yeah.
But yes.
Oh, and to your point, fucking since the corona shit, the fucking suicide helpline has increased 1,000%. They're getting 1,000% more calls. So the people are under emotional distress off of this shit. Like, this is mentally killing us. So
it really is. And
people are gonna fucking nuts.
Being unemployed causes more suicides, and then the guests that come to Bella's, they're calling, they're emailing, they're wanting to make appointments, they're waiving money. There's a need inside that, as humans, one human to another human, we have got to have, or we die.
I said the same shit. You got to touch people. Let me ask you this shit, Bella. Are you getting any motherfuckers are you getting any calls where you feel like there are setups?
Oh, we only have one guy, and we call him Silky. And he's a piece of work. Yep.
No, I mean, like, you think anybody from the government is trying to set you up to get you to come in there and fucking shut you down? Or are they just leaving you alone?
Well, if I have any part of what we call government, I would say that, you know, even in the city of Wells, you know.
Is that where you're at?
I've been told to my face I'm tolerated.
That's cool.
That's all right. I would never take that personally. For heaven's sakes, that maybe they're a good Mormon. I don't know.
Tolerated. So where exactly in Vegas can they go to support?
No.
Bella's?
Northeastern Nevada. I'm right on I-80 by we're actually the crossroads of Interstate 80 and US 93. Okay, and that means we're just a couple hours from Salt Lake City.
You must be you're right by Salt Lake City. You must be getting some Mormons running up in that bitch, huh?
Yeah, you can always tell it's a Mormon from another guest because they circle the building 3 times to make sure they aren't going to be struck by lightning.
Are you serious?
Oh my goodness. We get young men in there, Jude, that have never even seen a woman's body.
Do they wear their little fucking secret underwear that protects them from everything?
Girls get those off.
I bet.
Oh,
I bet.
It all comes off.
Damn. That's fucking interesting.
Pretty exciting. It's pretty exciting, for them to really get to experience what 2 people naked are really supposed to be about.
Can you do cunnilingus at your spot? Because I think it'd be important. You could teach some motherfuckers how to eat some pussy and shit. They got like 4 wives. Can you imagine? Like them being bad at eating 4 pussies? You can really help.
Well, you still have to use protection.
Oh, you got the dental dam?
That, or, saran wrap works real good too.
Man, I ain't licking shit through no saran wrap. We just gonna have to not eat pussy. And I guess you do the condom blow job too, huh?
Well, yeah, but it's really a good idea. The sexually transmitted diseases, they will kill you. And so we got to be careful with that. But, we made it through the AIDS and the HIV stuff. Okay. Right. And that was scary, scary times. And that was before condoms were any good, where they were really just like a raincoat and their lubes were horrible. And science stepped up and fixed it. The original condom was thick, and it had this product on the outside called Minoxidil 9. And now that product went up inside ladies, and it was actually an industrial floor cleaner. So we had a few problems.
Serious? I didn't know that.
Yeah, but I'm telling you the truth because I was there. So that went away pretty darn quick because imagine that. Pussies don't like Minoxidil 9 floor cleaner.
No, sir. No, sir. Sometimes I find myself drinking floor cleaner, but that's called GHB. And that gets me wavy. That gets Judy wavy. Well, Bella, I'm on your side. I really hope that you're able to get to open sooner than later. I have a feeling it's going to take a little bit longer than we all thought it was going to take, and thus the frustration in both of our voices. But let's all just take a deep breath together, try to do the best we can. I really hope that you get some money, but more so, I hope that you get the freedom to be able to make your own money here in America, because that's what it's all about. Freedom.
Yes. And would it be okay if all the guests that travel all over the United States and Canada, if I could say hello to them, and that we will be open soon? We will be, and to please stop in. And for those of you that think I might be dead, I'm still alive.
Rona didn't get her.
Yep, and so I'm still here. And please stop in and say hi. And as everybody knows, there's no cover charge, there's no obligation, but love to see everyone. And Jude, we'll get to talk when my book comes out.
Yep, well, I'll holler at you. And if I ever find myself up in southeast or eastern Nevada, I'll stop on in and throw around some cash and some penis.
That's really good of you. You're so generous.
I'm a generous man, Bella. I'm a generous man. Go to BELLA.US to check out the chicks Bella's got working for her. And you can even see Bella. Bella, are you still working there, or are you just running the girls?
I'm running the joint. Did you get the S on there? The BELLAS.US?
Oh, excuse me. BELLAS.US.
Yes. And
what would it take? What would it take for you to fucking, go back, How much would they have to throw at you? Because you're kind of sexy, Bella.
You know, I'm kind of going for maybe $1 million.
Damn. I'd be better off just finessing that shit. $1 million. God damn, Bella. I'm charming. I'll just try to get you to give it to me for free. And if you do, I'll give it my all. That's Bella from Bella's Hacienda. Did I say it right?
Yep. Bella's Hacienda Ranch.
Good for you. Keep fighting the good fight. And we're all on your... Well, I'm on your side. John, are you on her side, John?
100%. I'm behind Bella.
Two of us. Dan, are you on? Is Dan on her side? All right, so all three of us are on your side.
You should see Dan's smile. He's like ear to ear and a little pink.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. Hey, Dan, you probably got a better chance than I do. God damn it. All right. Thanks, Bella. Have a good one.
Thanks, Jude. John
Take care.
and Dan.
Yep.
Bye.
All right, that was Bella of Bella's Hacienda. She runs her own brothel, and she wants to open, and two, they're fucking her over on the checks. She's running a legal business, but they look down upon it because it's sex work. So she's getting double fucked by not being able to fuck. Imagine that. All right. Don't go anywhere. More All Out show to come. Okay. All right, Joe, that was DJ Godfather, man. Wayback Wednesday mix. He's not letting that Rona stop his new mixes. We really appreciate him for chipping in every week with a nice little mix to keep it going. If you I'm gonna throw you the playlist to my laid back mix and pill mix tomorrow and this weekend. 213-205-3747. Also follow me at All Out Show, and you can follow me for the memes at One More Jude. There it is. That's it. John Z. Matthews. What are we talking about in the news today?
Let's see. Invite
I don't give a fuck.
Boom,
boom. We need the I don't give a fuck button over here. Can we just have Chris come in just to hit the I don't give a fuck button?
Talked to him last night.
I miss that shit, man. I miss Chris just hitting I don't give a fuck on you.
I'm sure he's dying to hit it himself.
It's been like 2 months of no I don't give a fucks. This is bullshit.
Yeah, I really miss
bullshit, son. I told the government, they was like, I don't give a fuck. Sit on your couch, bitch. And I was like, all right. Fuck you, I'm gonna do what you tell me. We got that. We got the news, and that's it. Let's go.
And now, it's time for News from the Chin with John Z. Matthews.
There's a website I came across, Business Weddings, and they put together a guide here of how to uninvite somebody to a wedding. I didn't even know that.
Everybody's had that problem.
Have they really?
Everybody's had that problem. A lot of times it's it'll be a family member of the bride or the groom. It's like, oh yeah, just come to the fucking wedding. And you're like, what? Nah, we're trying to keep this shit small. And then with weddings, like every person is like, $125. You know what I mean? Like I don't even know what it is a head. Like I don't know how much weddings cost, but they tax the fuck out of you. So it's like, now I got $250 worth of people that I don't even want to fucking see. How do you get rid of them in a nice way?
Well, first of all, have a good reason, but tell the truth. So based on what you just said there in terms of the price, so you can pretty much just say, hey, we thought the parents were going to help us out or something like that, but they're not paying for it, so we have to cull the herd a bit here.
Ah, that's pretty good. Good cop, bad cop. You just blame it on, we thought my Uncle Joe was going to kick in. He's not, so we gotta trim that shit down. I'm so sorry. All right, what's another one?
Well, it's saying here, address the problem. And I guess it has to do with, a friend of yours fucks you over in some way, and then either you can just sit down with them and then try to repair that damage, but know that if you just sort of boot them from the wedding, that's probably the end of the friendship right there.
Yeah, well, the other thing too is like, man, if my homie fucks me over, I don't want to have a whole discussion so they can come to my wedding.
Yeah.
Like, just miss my fucking, like, I don't want to like look out into all the people that I love and then see your ass and we're like dealing with old wounds. Like, you still owe, like, you're at my wedding and you still owe me like $2,000 on some bullshit. And I know, oh, don't let money get in the way. I'm not letting money get in the way. This motherfucker not paying me back my money is letting money get in the way. Maybe the cat has been owing you money like 2 racks for 6 months. It's like, come on. Then you got to see on Facebook or Instagram him on holidays and shit, going on vacation, drinking out of coconuts. You're like, whoa, that's my coconut, bro. Got the new Yeezys. You're like, those are my Yeezys. You owe me money. So I'd suggest that you just do another one where it's like, hey, man, we got to fucking tighten this shit up. My ass would probably do that, or I'd just be like, look, bro, man, I can't have you at the wedding owing me all that dough. I'm just saying that I'm just using the money thing or something. Like, if there's something,
right.
If there's a real problem, I'd be like, look, man, you the homie, but like, this is the best day of my life, and I just can't have you there. Because when I see you, I'm going to think about some negative shit that we haven't handled yet. That doesn't mean that you're not my friend, but it does mean that we got shit that we need to handle and you're not going to be around. Take it how you take it. You know, please don't take it hard, but take it however you're going to take it.
That is a tough talk.
Man, you got to be willing to have those talks with people, man.
So here's one. So let's say somebody is an alcoholic, your father or something like that. So rather than uninvite that person, you could set up a situation where you tell your close friends, hey, keep an eye on Steve over there. If he starts getting a little red in the face, you got to swoop in.
You missaid John.
Oh,
keep an eye on John. He gets a little drunk at open bars.
It's been known to happen.
Oh, I seen you. I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here, man. I gotta go. I gotta get out of here.
Guess what I did?
Instead of just saying that 12 times in a row, just fucking leave, man. You're fucking
I blame
around.
Well, I knew when the line had been crossed, but all those fucking shots, man. Hanging out those engineers.
Just say no, hard. Bro.
Yeah.
Trying to drink Kev's ass, man. That motherfucker's Irish.
I mistakenly thought I could drink him under the table. That did not happen. Not even close.
Nah, son. He's got you by like fucking 150 pounds and he's Irish. He was trying to do this shit, man. It's in his DNA, man. Look, bro. I ain't finna fucking. I seen the television shows. I'm not challenging some like Indian kid to a fucking spelling bee, and I'm not gonna try to outdrink an Irish person, man. That's a Russian.
It's not happening. It is not happening.
Man, it's in their fucking. That's what they do. Or you ever go to like the English bars where it's just bright as fuck with carpet? Like they just don't even care. They're just like, yeah, that's what we do. It's fucking noon. Have a pint all day. Any places like that, no siree, Bob. You try to do it. Yeah, all right. So you get your homies to be like, hey, man, make sure this motherfucker's good. The problem is that then your homies aren't having fun because they got to babysit this cat. So you just ruined their wedding fun. They had to buy a present and now they got to babysit your drunk fucking friend.
Yeah, and really, if that person is that out of control, I mean, I think you got to address that at some point. I mean, we're all kind of adults here. And if I'm bringing some guy around who gets fucking lit all the time, I mean, that's just not going to work.
Coming. He's not coming. And, like, this is from a drug addict. You know what I mean? Like, I'm a straight up, like, we know this. Like, I am a drug addict. So, if a drug addict is saying, like, yo, even I know, like, all right, man, you can't fucking... it's like controlled madness. Like, go home and go get fucked up, you know? You got to be able to talk to people. Carry yourself in a certain way. Have some dignity. Then go home and then you can fucking, drink beer off the floor if you spill it or whatever the fuck. We've all been there before.
Oh, sure.
Doing
If I'm
our
at a party,
drugs off the floor that we spilled.
if I'm at a party and they've got a pool and I suddenly find myself naked getting into the pool, I know it's probably time to reel it in.
Have you done
Go
that?
home. I have done that. That was a mistake. But it's make me cringe thinking back on it right now. But
Oh, Jonathan.
yep.
Naked in the pool. Who'd have thought? You're so uptight. You know, yeah, you know you're gone. You're like, let's get naked.
Something's wrong.
Right.
And then finally, on this helpful list here, do it with style. Don't, of course, do it over the phone or in text. If you really have to give someone some news like that, you gotta sit down with them.
What if they're far away? Then it's the phone call, but never text or email. They gotta hear your voice. Like, I'm not flying out to Montana to tell some dude that he can't come to a fucking destination wedding.
Right.
I got a destination wedding in February I'm going to.
Man, all right, I gotta tell you, I've heard of those. I mean, when they suddenly expected to flood like Turks and Caicos or some shit. Who the fuck does that? Where do you have to go?
It's going to be I'm going to have to take some days off of work. We'll just put it that way. You know what I mean?
These are not poor
Like,
people. It's
Nah, they ball hard. And they work hard, though. You know what I mean? Like, they're hard-working cats. But, and it's like a nice place down in Mexico, but, like, this is like 2 flights. I got to take 2 flights to this shit. So,
whoa.
yeah. I'm not, there's not going to be a ton of, just, you know, me doing 12 hours of flying, 2 hours in the car, doing the wedding, turning around and coming back. I'm like, if I'm doing all that, I'm gonna chill a few days.
Mexico.
Yeah,
Bringing a bodyguard.
What's that? No, that's at a resort. You know what I mean? You touch down, you get the fucking car. You're not really in Mexico. You're in fucking a resort.
Okay.
I'm sure one of our listeners could have hooked me up with the fucking bodyguard in Mexico, but I'm good.
Mm.
I'm good. Thank you. Appreciate y'all.
All right. So,
All right, what's up?
And in the past, I know you've tried to get a gun. You're still sort of in the hunt there, but it looks like gun owners aren't any happier than the unarmed among us, and they don't sleep better at night, according to this study of various surveys out there. So it's not going to boost your happiness, Jude.
No. No, that's not going to boost my happiness. But having someone kick down my fucking door and rape a loved one in front of me, that's going to really bum me out. So,
wow. You went to 11 there.
I mean, that's what the anti-gun people do, right? You're going to go in there and then shoot up everything. Because that fucking happens all the time. Yeah, like someone pulls a kick door. Like, yo, I'd like to have something for that. Or even if they're outside trying to get in, all I got to do is go click, clack. They hear that bitch, and they go to another house. Then there's no bodies.
That's what the shotgun is for. That's what my
Click,
hillbilly
clack.
friends tell me.
Maybe I'll just get a click, clack sound. Click, clack. That's what they should do. They should sell that shit on Amazon. Just a click clack sound for people like me that can't get a fucking gun. But the thing is this, is like everybody can get a fucking gun. Anybody can get a gun. And if shit gets crazy, I'd rather be dealing with, how about this? A person would rather be dealing with the repercussions of the law than being fucking dead at the hands of some fucking guy that's gonna invade your house and brutalize you.
Yes.
So this whole idea of like, oh yeah, I can't get it. Like, yo, if shit gets crazy, I'll get a gun quicker making 2 phone calls than fucking going to the gun shop. Shit gets crazy.
But they do point out here
that's what you fucking idiots don't understand. They're everywhere. Name anything illegal and I can get it fucking quick. Making it illegal doesn't stop it. Yeah, but the blah 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 blah. So crazy, man. Like the cats that used to listen to this station, they was like raw as fuck. Now they're fucking little fucking light in the loaf. They're like you, John.
Uh-huh. Who wants that?
Y'all went from like hip hop, fuck the world and shit to like, just save me, government. I'm gonna call the cops. Nope. Never that. They don't get there in time. When they do, they treat you worse than the criminal. What else? What else, son?
Now, Christian Bale. I came across this story. He's that actor.
He was Batman, not just that actor.
Yeah, American Psycho. A lot of things.
American Psycho. He was in Empire of the Sun. That was his big start, where he played the child in the fucking camp, the Japanese war camp.
Oh, okay, that's right. I remember that now.
Remember that shit? That was Christian Bale.
He was
the one that cusses. Oh man, see if you can pull up him cussing everybody out. That shit was awesome.
Oh God, I remember that.
That shit was fucking awesome. Everyone gets, how can you do that? How can Christian Bale be such a dick to everybody? Because if Christian Bale sucks in a movie, they're not going to say, the lighting guy kept talking and fucking up his shit. They're just going to be like, 2 stars, Christian Bale delivered a flat performance. Cats don't understand the pressure. Are you looking for that shit?
Yeah.
While I'm talking this shit, cats do not understand the pressure that like a Michael Jordan or a Christian Bale or someone that is leading some shit has on their back. So when they snap on somebody that's like, when they finally snap on somebody that is getting in the way of them doing their shit, I have a bit of understanding for them. And a lot of people are like, he's mean. And that is because you probably never had to put everything on your back.
I guess
you're the guy that gets the coffee.
You're
the guy that shoots off the emails. You're the cubicle guy talking that shit.
All right, here's your hero. Do you want to hear him?
Oh, this is so funny, dude. Wait, what is he trying to do? He's trying to do something the lighting guy keeps fucking doing shit in the background, right?
Right. So he was trying to get in the zone, his acting zone, and then he was being distracted by this unprofessional. All right.
So he just snaps. Now he probably should have pulled the director aside and been like, "Yo, get this motherfucker off the goddamn set before I fucking lose it." But he didn't. But here it is.
Kick your fucking ass! I want you off the fucking set, you prick!
Sorry.
No, don't just be sorry. Think for 1 fucking second. The fuck are you doing? Are you professional or not?
Yes, I am.
Do I fucking walk around and rip that? No, shut the fuck up, Bruce. Do I want? No! No! Don't shut me up.
I'm not shutting you up.
Am I gonna walk around and rip your fucking lights down in the middle of a scene? Then why the fuck are you walking right through? Like this in the background. What the fuck is it with you? What don't you fucking understand? You got any fucking idea about, hey, it's fucking distracting having somebody walking up behind Bryce in the middle of the fucking scene? Give me a fucking answer. What don't you get about it?
I was looking at the light.
Oh, good for you. And how was it? I hope it was fucking good because it's useless now, isn't it? Fuck's sake, man, you're amateur.
Bell could have handled that a little nicer.
Look,
But
Gene,
that
you're
being
fucking
said, as soon as my man said get off the set, I'd have been like, "You right, I'll be back." My bad.
Oh, in a heartbeat. I'd be like, okay, see everybody. I mean,
Bruce over there trying to have a discussion about shit. You already know Bruce was dead wrong. Bell's like, yo, bro, like you fucking shit up. Bruce over here want to have a discussion. As soon as the guy that's getting paid $15 million to be in a fucking film and carry that shit is screaming on me, I'm like, excuse me, yes, I'll be back later. Call up the director. Can I come back yet? All right, good.
Well, the reason this is coming up is because he was recently talking about this weight that he lost for this film, The Machinist. Never saw that. You?
I did. It wasn't that good, but he was known for going like he went from he looked like me, and then when I got sick.
I don't remember you looking this bad, but maybe. I mean, he lost 56 pounds in 4 months.
So I take it back. I only lost 35 pounds. So he lost 20 more pounds than that. That is crazy, bro.
And he did it on purpose.
What was his diet?
So he's calling it here the black coffee fast. And so if you want to cut weight and hurt yourself, because this is not good, you drink black coffee, 1 apple, and a tin of tuna. And then you're going to look like our man there in your email, in your text. You'll see a before and after. And so,
bro, isn't that your diet basically?
Pretty much.
Like I'm not trying to even fucking like. Isn't that what
not
you
far.
eat? Is black coffee, tuna, and a goddamn fucking apple? Like that's your shit.
On a certain day, that is quite possible. And it looks like I'm only living on 200 calories per day, which is dangerous, according to these health experts. You're going to stress your body out. All right, now it all
You're
makes
living
sense.
on 200 calories a day
On the black coffee. Wow, I'm living the black coffee fast. I didn't even
No
know
way,
that until this
you're
morning.
ingesting calories from the alcohol.
Oh, true. There we go.
That's saving your ass. If it wasn't for
Making
the
up.
fucking alcohol, you'd look like this dude,
I'm making up for it.
Christian Bale. That Batman series was just a game changer. He didn't do it. It was fucking the guy, the Inception dude, but still.
Yeah, I can still watch
part of
that.
it. It was a good one, man. I remember being in the movie theater because you watched all those hokey ass, like all the goofy, hokey. If you think of all of the fucking superhero movies before that, they're kind of like, hokey and for kids. And then you watch that one, The Dark Knight Returns, and I'm like, whoa, this is a game changer. He changed the game with this one. Yeah. I forgot the guy's name. Christopher Nolan and Christian Bale. The two Chris's out there fucking doing it.
So over in New York, they've now broken a record. 58 straight days with no pedestrian deaths. Of course, that's because...
Wow.
No
'cause
traffic.
no one's allowed outside.
Yeah.
And no one's driving. That's amazing. So if they virtually, if the government shuts down a city by using weird fucking incorrect statistics and fear mongering, they're able to save some lives. How many suicides have happened since this shit? Who knows? I don't know. The other thing I was wondering about is like, what about people that had jobs that had insurance and then have since lost those jobs?
That is a real problem.
Now they're
not-
fucking in more trouble than they were before the fucking epidemic came. Because if they actually get really sick, they're fucked.
That's not a good thing.
Hey, but we're saving the fucking people with diabetes. They can't go out, nobody can. If my mom and grandparents can't leave the house, nobody can. That's the American way.
So, but they are
Fuck
warning
yeah.
people. They are the authorities. They are warning people, though, remain vigilant out there as you stroll around because people are speeding more now that the roads are open, and I can attest to this. Riding around on the bike.
I had to go make a run, and I was fucking 90 I was just gone in my little Volt.
You were doing 90 on the streets of LA. No.
On the E-way.
Oh, okay, all right.
Not on the streets. On the streets, I was going like 45, 50. Just gunning it. But like you can't, there's still stoplights and shit. But like if I can get it straight away, I'm gone. I'm gone, man.
Don't you get? I mean, the cops are out there. Aren't you getting tickets? Are you like a ticket guy that I didn't know about? Are you getting tickets all the time for speeding?
Well, I try to make sure the cops. I'm more worried about like fucking bums, like you got to be more worried. There's more bums just fucking staggering out into the road than cops. So that's the shit you got to worry about. Is hitting some fucking methed out motherfucker.
Oddly enough, even on the bike, that happens. The more I go out.
On the bike, you got to worry about hitting the methed out people too.
Oh, yeah. They'll just stumble out on the street like, hey, oh. And I have to sort of swerve into traffic. Buddy.
Yeah.
But so be careful, though. In New York.
I know. Be careful out there. New York, good job. Murders are down in Chicago, too. Like, everything's down. It's amazing how all of these other incidents go down when you close everything down and people have to stay in the house. How safe it is. Thank you for keeping me safe. Appreciate you. Right, safety over freedom. Safety over freedom. That's my motto.
Don't you feel safer?
Protect me. No.
Wow.
No, I don't. I feel like this is like the beginning of the end.
Oh, come on, man. The beginning of the end,
bro. It's over.
The end times, it's over.
They were able to shut down whole countries with a scare. It's bigger than that, Jude. People are dying. Okay, fine. I just want to ask, like, at what point do we stop? When do we stop?
Couple more months.
How many people need to live? Like, when is it worth it to have your freedom infringed upon? When? How many days? How many businesses need to fucking go Chapter 11? And I love seeing like the fucking boomers who are on like fixed income and their big ass houses out here being, well, if that's what it's gonna take. That's what it's gonna take. It's like, fuck you, dude. You got your house for cheap fucking 30 years ago, man. We're trying to grind and get ours. And I'm speaking on behalf of the motherfuckers that are all my people that risked everything to put up a business, and they're over here fucking getting fucked. Just find an angle and try to exploit that shit. That's all you can do. That's all you can do. And keep a positive attitude and be patient, because it's really, I'm not organizing any fucking marches anytime soon. So I can't even get people to fucking follow our goddamn All Out Show Facebook page, or All Out Show Instagram
Slowly
page.
but surely. It's a bit of a slow burn, but we're getting there. It's happening.
All right.
You want some good news?
Yeah, give me some.
And now, time for good news.
I didn't realize this, but there's still a Blockbuster around, and they are still hanging on up there in Bend, Oregon. They had to close down briefly because people were still coming around the shop, sort of in a way that was problematic for the quarantine. But now they've reopened, and again, if you want to go out there and get your DVD, the world's last Blockbuster, still holding strong. They haven't fired anybody. People are still getting paid. And, I mean, I don't know who the hell's getting these DVDs, but people do.
How are they open? Are they a necessary business? Or are they just like, fuck it?
Looks as though they're probably necessary in the sense that they're providing needed entertainment for the masses. So, of course, they've got some limits on who can show up. But if you want to go and get...
It's so arbitrary what they decide is what's necessary and what is not. It's fucking ridiculous, dog.
A Blockbuster.
Blockbuster's necessary. Hey, congratulations, Blockbuster. You are necessary. Yeah. Apparently, renting DVDs is necessary. Thank you. Thank you, Blockbuster. Shout out to Blockbuster for still And thanks to the people that sent me Blockbuster cards to chop up drugs with.
Oh, that's right.
Something classy. There's something classy about chopping shit up with the Blockbuster card.
Yeah, looks like here in their gift shop, you can get one for $2.
A Blockbuster card?
Yeah, at this shop up in Oregon. It's bendblockbuster.com. You can get your own little card for $2.
All right, bet.
We live those days.
All right, man, that was the show. Thanks to Bella at Bella's Hacienda. You can follow her at BELL, or you can go check out her website, BELLAS.US. That was the smartest use of a .US. Usually I think that's like bad, but Bella's.US is pretty fucking easy to remember. You know what I mean?
She got it. Surprised.
Like a .US is like a .net or some shit. You know what I mean? It doesn't seem as official, but Bella's.US you can check out. You can check out her whores, her ladies of the
right
night,
here.
if you will.
Looks like
they were cute, huh?
Yeah.
Look, and rest in peace to Dennis Hoff. I liked him, but like those girls that she's got on there, fucking crush Dennis Hoff's girls.
Oh, looks like
trust me, I've seen them in person.
She'll give me a body massage, oral sex.
Right up. Body massage. You should see about that shit.
What the hell's a body massage? Body massage.
Yo, and ladies, like the craziest shit I've seen about prostitutes is like a lot of times they don't look any different than regular women. They just will fuck you for money. That's the only difference. Like they be looking plain as shit, but they just prostitutes.
Yeah.
But those chicks are actually pretty fucking good looking. So BELLAS.US. Look at you. You already fallen in love.
Hey, Natasha.
Hey, you don't need to do this life. Come live with me and my 9 roommates on my futon. I'll save you.
Come on. I'll give you a closet.
You ever ride a chick on the handlebars of your bike?
I'm thinking about it. Practicing.
Hell yeah, do that shit. Do that. That's gangster. If you're gonna do it, you might as well do it right. You know what I'm saying? Like hop on the handlebars, girl. Chill out. You're good. Quit. Nah. Dan, running everything out of Minnesota. Keenan, associate producer. John produced the show. My name is Jude Angelini. You can follow me at All Out Show and at One More Jude. All right. We're out this booch. Let's go.